All right, hello everyone. As you know, we're going through and doing our reaction pieces to the state of play. We're a little bit late to the party, but nonetheless, you can enjoy our antics. As always, I'm joined by my co-pilot, Mr. Sippy Cup Games, and today we're having like a Valkyrie Elysium because I'm not being funny, but state of the play should have been just state of Square. It was so many Square titles. It's just like we need our own event. But yeah, Valkyrie Elysium was one of these that came out of it. I have a. I think Sippy's going to have a fair bit to say on it, and you'll be pleased to know as well that he is giving you his raw virgin preview of these because he hasn't actually had a chance to catch up with them. So yeah, this is Valkyrie Elysium. I'm gonna have a bit of a refresher about this. They showed this right at the end of the state of play, so in fact this was the headliner one. So I just and I had switched off by then, so it'd be good to revisit it again and have a look. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, there we go. A Valkyrie Elysium. Here we go. Square. Charging maximum price because we can. What? Okay, it's using that weird, like, let's make it anime cell shaded esque, weird kind of like. It's like that.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's giving a hard line to the edges of certain things, but not everything. It's not like full on.
It doesn't look
cell
right.
shaded. That is like awkward.
It looks like those dodgy Netflix animation like series they do. It's like rendered at 15 frames per second.
Like it somehow looks worse than Spirits Within.
Yeah, I mean this looks a little more fluid. It's just like this weird cell shadedness. Okay, I mean combat looks
Well,
fast
I was
and
more
fluid.
talking about those facial animations from that like miniature cutscene that they did.
Oh, I didn't know there were any facial animations. I thought it was just painted on.
When she was talking, yeah, no, there was something wrong with her face.
Oh man, what was that terrible anime game that was Bandai Namco did a little while ago? This kind of reminds me of it.
The Code Vein.
Yeah, no, not Code Vein. The other one.
Okay.
It was like in the internet and stuff. You're like fighting cyber monsters and stuff.
Oh, Dot Hack.
No, not Dot Hack. Oh, it's gone completely out of my head now. And it feels a bit like that.
Code Vein was the one that was like the biohacking thing. And I still have yet to finish that one. I think that was Code Vein.
Code Vein
was.
I thought that was Anime Souls.
Yeah, Code Vein was Anime Souls. I used to have the one that we're trying to think of installed, but I didn't. I uninstalled it. Also, we skipped through this and we were bullshitting outside of this entire fucking thing.
I do. Should we have a look again? Should we?
Not necessarily. Like, it was making me think a PSP game.
Okay. All right. Well, there you have it. That's really. I think. All right. What do you think of it?
It couldn't hold my attention.
That's
Like,
literally.
The combat looked passable, but like I said, it kind of looks like a PSP game. And like trying to look at it on, because I've got a big ass screen that I'm watching this on. I'm trying to look at it on this big ass screen, and all I'm thinking of is this would be better suited on like this size screen. Like that's not a great thing.
Yeah. The dodge. I know I talk about the look at these. Oh man, I know you can't see it at the moment, but like I'm looking at that scene where she's like talking to the dude, and her face looks like it's glued on.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like the facial animations are just wrong.
Yeah, like towards the end it did looked a bit better, but I think it's. I think the problem is at the moment it's a really bad time to be an open world game and to be into a late release kind of thing. I think this game will be successful because it is Valkyrie Elysium, not because it's some innovative, great open world combat fighting game. Like it rides on the franchise, and I don't know anything about the franchise apart from the fact she had a crossover in Final Fantasy 15, which I found by accident. Yeah.
I didn't even know it was there.
Yeah, it was like some sort of like a DLC patch event thing or whatever. But yeah, it looked fast enough. It looked like it was almost at one point like a Devil May Cry-ish kind of combat, but
I could agree to that. Yeah.
but everything is so white as well. Everything is like so marbly, like this
It's
grey blue.
it's like kind of the opposite of like that early 2000s brown filter that everything had on.
Mm-hmm.
This is like this like uh uh it's not just everything's kind of whitish blue. It's everything's whitish blue and like dulled out. Like the
Yeah.
sharpness was drilled way down. So everything's like super soft, and then it has these hard edges and this weird kind of color palette that doesn't seem right.
Do you know what? I'm going to say
the,
this.
but the combat looks good. That's all that I can go
It
back
looks
to.
like they've taken some dodgy Dark Souls clone and put a cell shaded mod on top of it. I'm going to go like, why? It's. I do not like these lines. I know I can't keep talking about all these lines, and it shouldn't be like the main focus. But it's all I can see. It's like NVIDIA comes with all those different random filters, and you can like make any game look cel shaded. It's like they've gone, well, this is really cool. Why don't we make a whole game with it? It's like, no.
No. I don't. I don't think that I could play this for very long. Between the like, I think that I would enjoy the fighting parts, but any bit of the story, any single cutscene would completely break me and make me focus on the rest of the art style of everything else, and I would just drop it. And I was trying to look up that fucking game that you were talking about, with the or that I was talking about with the biohacking thing, but Steam won't open for me. Oh, now it finally does. Scarlet Nexus, was it that one?
Scarlet Nexus, yeah, that was it. But I think Scarlet Nexus was better than this, even though it was like it was a weird one.
It looked significantly better. And instead of having this weird like whitish blue tone over everything, it was like red.
I'm gonna
like everything was washed in blood, which is why I initially said Code Vein.
I'm gonna say something really controversial here, but I think the reason they've chosen this stylism is to get around creating a really lazily bad world. I don't think I can't believe anyone would choose this because they want this style. I don't understand it. I don't know. Is it meant to look like it? Feel like it gives them they can just put like loads of low rendered poly textures and stuff and put like a sharp line on it, and then voila, you've got this world.
It certainly makes like flipping assets a lot easier when
Yeah.
most of them are the same asset, just blurry with sharper lines in different places.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I think the fact that I can feel the souls being trained away from us by this game. That this is probably going to end up in the bin for us. But yeah, let us know what you think. Are you disappointed and heartbroken as we are? Do you feel like you're questioning life choices by purely watching this trailer? Let us know in the comments below.